We're just going to continue from our last lesson. Okay, we were talking about Thomas Edison, okay, a famous inventor. Okay, so we're going to continue. Last time we talked about the short film that his office mate and him made. So last time I showed you this one, a short clip. Okay, again, keep in mind this was already enhanced using modern technology. Okay, oh, the next part. Okay, we'll just move on. Okay. Next one, there's supposed to be an activity here for you, but I was thinking it's almost impossible really to for you to do it on your own, and it really takes a lot of materials and time. Just to cut it short, you are supposed to make a short film using clay, and you're gonna move the clay little by little, okay, and then you keep pausing the frame until you make a short film. Okay, anyway, we will just cancel this out. Okay, we'll cancel this activity out. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna move through it. Okay, don't worry. It's all about clay. Anyway, if you've done this project, okay, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, so this one is just really a kids, it's for kids really. Okay, so of course the way we make the clay move is to pause and take a picture for each frame, and then we combine each frame to make each movement. Okay, do you get it, son?
Yes.
Okay, actually, this technique is similar with the way they made the cartoon of Mickey Mouse. Okay, have you seen the old techniques in filming?
No.
Not really. Okay, anyway, it's similar. Okay, they have one background, and then Mickey Mouse is like a sticker, and each movement of Mickey Mouse, okay, is one individual sticker. Okay, so they keep changing the sticker per frame to show the movement. So it takes a lot of time to do this actually. Okay, and this is similar with the way Thomas Edison made the first films. Okay, let's take a look at part 8 here. Now they added more, okay, inventions by this amazing man. Okay, so in 1844, can you please read this part, son? Very good. Yes, okay. So here they were talking about the telegraph. Okay, if you're wondering how it looks like, this is the telegraph. Have you seen this in videos or anywhere?
Yes, I have seen this in the video.
Okay, very good, very good. So, what do you think was this used for?
I think it was used for it's like a
Mm,
telephone in that time.
okay, yes. Okay, it was like a telephone during that time. Mm, can you think of historical events where the telegraph was extremely useful? Oh,
Mm, no, I don't think it was useful because it
mhm.
was hard to get this telegraph.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it had its faults as well. It has a lot of disadvantages. But actually, not this one. Okay, but another newer model was used in World War II. Okay, that's when they came up with the Morse code. Okay, if you're wondering what the Morse code is, it looks something like this. Okay, so these symbols are equivalent to a letter. So if you can just imagine one piece of paper full of these symbols, it takes a lot of time to decode each one for you to get the message. In World War II, they used a telegraph that is a little bit more advanced than this one, and they sent Morse codes to each other. I just want to add a little bit. During World War II, why Germany lost and Japan lost? One greatest influence was the Morse code. For the Germans, okay, they had what they called the Enigma code. Okay, code breakers in America broke their code. Okay, they understood, okay, what messages the Germans were sending, even for the Japanese. So for the Americans and the British, it was valuable because they know where the army would go. Okay, that's why a lot of the major battles in World War II were decided almost instantly because the Americans knew where the armies would go. Of course, not all the time, but especially in our area, okay, Korea, Philippines, China, the war in the Pacific, it was because of this code. They broke it and they knew where the Japanese would go. Okay, and anyway, that's all part of history. Okay, so the telegraph, okay, made by this man. Okay, so of course it became wireless. Okay, they can already send the signals to create these codes. Okay, after that, he went further by inventing the telephone transmitter. So in 1877, he invented the carbon telephone transmitter, making the use of telephones possible. The the carbon telephone transmitter made the use of radio microphones possible also. Okay, so this is a telephone transmitter, this one. Okay, so there. Oh, sorry, this. Okay, in the middle. Okay, I really couldn't get a clear picture from the internet. Okay, only this one. This is an original copy or blueprint of what Edison made. So you speak through it, it vibrates and collects the sound, and it transmits that. Okay, that is the first telephone. Okay, next one. In 1879, Edison focused on one of his greatest inventions, the incandescent light bulb. Edison experimented with more than 2,000 items in a container filled with a variety of gases and then applied electricity to them. Edison was trying to find a filament that would glow but not burn up easily. His first success was with the common household thread, okay, just a piece of string. It lasted for 2 hours. The invention led to the lighting of the world. Okay, so this is the one that he made. If you're curious, the one in the middle, where the electrons meet and creates heat and light, that is called the filament. Okay, and here he's holding a small bulb. Okay, this is his other invention. Okay, this is the fluorescent light bulb. Okay, in 1896, Edison invented a new kind of light bulb, the fluorescent. Okay, so that's the one he's holding here. Okay, this is a closer look. Okay, of course, it's really similar with the ones we have. It didn't change much actually. This is the filament that they were talking about. Okay, this material in the middle. So if you can remember our past lessons, the electrons flow through it. Okay, they meet in the middle. It creates heat. Okay, and heat is like fire, so it creates light. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, next one, during World War One, okay, Edison wasn't finished. Okay, he just kept inventing different things. So Edison spent much time working to improve defense systems for the United States Department of Defense. He even developed a type of rubber from a goldenrod plant to help with wartime shortages of rubber. Okay, you learned before from our one of our very first lessons about the Olmec civilization. Can you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, the one when they made the rubber. Okay, so for him, okay, he made rubber from goldenrod plant. If you're just curious how the plant looks like, it looks like this. This is the goldenrod plant. The other one came from a tree. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so Son, do you have any questions about Edison?
No.
Okay, so now you know that he has invented more. I mean, of course, he's well known for the light bulb. Okay, but now you know that he invented more things. Son, how about you? During his time, if you were an inventor, what would you invent? What do you think?
Mm, I would like to invent a teleporter.
A teleporter.
Yes.
Ah, I see, I see. If you invent a teleporter, what branch of what field in science should you be an expert of?
Mm, I should
Chemistry.
expert in physics and atoms.
Oh, yes, very good. Exactly. You should be an expert in physics and atoms. Because in the teleporter, you need to figure out how to move an atom instantly to another place. Okay, very good, son. That is a good idea. Okay, next one. You're gonna answer something. Okay, number one, Edison invented current electricity.
Mm, false.
Okay, false. Yes. Okay, he did not invent electricity. Okay, he merely found a way to manipulate it. Number two, Edison developed a way to make movies.
True.
Okay, yes, that's true. Okay, together with another one, another inventor. Three, Edison improved on many other inventions.
True.
Okay, yes, that's also true. Very good. Number four, Edison became known as the Wizard of New York.
False.
Okay, false. Okay, very good. Okay, good job. Number five, Edison received 1,093 patents. One more.
True.
Okay, very good. True. Good job. Okay, you got it perfectly. Any questions, on? Okay. If you don't have any questions, okay, we'll close this up and we will move to another one. Son, please don't forget to answer the quiz on Thomas Edison, okay? Okay. So next one, we're gonna move on to light as energy. Okay, so light energy. Okay. So what do you think is light energy, Son?
Light energy is just light.
Light energy is just light? Okay, okay. Let's see if it connects with the lesson. Okay. So light is a form of energy, which you are correct, okay? As are heat and electricity. Electricity is a convenient way to move energy from one place to another. Okay, just like our lessons with the electrons. A power plant, a power plant hundreds of miles away may produce electricity, but people need it at home. Electrons moving through wires bring the electrical energy to right where right where they need it. As these electrons move through the filament of a light bulb, the filament heats up and glows. The glowing filament produces light energy, and all this happens in an instant. You simply flip a switch and the light turns on. Okay, so I know that's a okay, that's a very general way of explaining light bulbs. I downloaded just a short clip, okay, a short explanation and a closer look at the light bulb. Can you hear that? Okay, let's take a look.
This is a common household light bulb. It's simple yet brilliant. It was invented in the late 1800s, and amazingly, it has hardly changed at all. It works using a simple circuit, and the most important bit is the filament. It sits at the center of the bulb on a glass mount and is made up of a long, thin piece of tungsten metal which has an abnormally high melting temperature. Watch this slow-motion footage, which is 40 times slower than normal, and you can see the circuit in all its glory. When the bulb is connected to a power supply, the electrons travel along the circuit and continuously bump into the filament's atoms, causing them to vibrate. The atoms heat up to around 2,200 degrees Celsius, and boom, light. Who would have thought the humble bulb could be so ingenious?
Okay, there you go. Just a closer look at the light bulb. Okay, so okay, the material in the middle. Did you hear what material they used?
Yes.
Okay, what material was that?
There is filament.
Okay, filament. Okay, very good. And this filament is actually a this is tungsten. Okay, tungsten metal. If you're just wondering how it looks like, sorry I didn't. Yeah, tungsten. Yeah, this is tungsten. Okay, so this type of metal or mineral is used, okay, for the filament of the light bulb because it has an abnormally high durability when it comes to heat. Okay, it takes a lot of heat for it to melt. So it's a perfect material for the filament. Okay, that's why it's so durable. Okay, next one. Okay, so that's the light bulb. Okay, next we have another one. Okay, another example of light energy. Besides light bulbs, what other light devices are used every day, Son?
Mm, my TV and cell phone are used every day.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, the TV, the cell phone, okay, on in their screens they have LCD light that produces that effect. Very good. Okay, so how about CD players as well? So reflected light from a laser in the CD player reads the information on the disk. Okay, other light devices include photocopy machines, televisions, as you said, and cameras. Um, Son, have you seen the inside part of a DVD player?
No.
Ah, not yet. Okay, in the inside, there is a small scope there, and laser is produced through the lens. Okay, so to put it simply, oh, sorry. It looks like this. Okay, so there's a small lens that produces the laser. Okay, and then it scans the CD. Okay, so this is what's going on inside the DVD player, inside your computer, okay, every time you punch in a DVD or a CD. Okay, so there you go. Okay, sorry. When is the last time you went to the supermarket? Did you buy something? Supermarkets and many other stores use barcode scanners. Okay, do you know these scanners, on?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Okay, this is the one that the cashier is holding, and they just point it on what you are buying, and it scans the codes. Okay, that have lasers inside to help at the checkout register. Not only is this more accurate than relying on someone to type the price, it provides much more information. The store manager can know instantly how well a product is selling. He or she can also instantly find out how many times are still in the inventory. The system can even reorder items automatically. Okay, so in other words, these technology, okay, that uses light energy makes our lives very convenient. Okay, let's try to answer this on. Light is a form of energy.
Mm, true.
Okay, yes, it's true. Two, the glowing filament in the light bulb produces light energy.
True.
Okay, true. Number three, CD players use laser light.
True.
True. Okay, four, barcode scanners don't produce very important information.
False.
Okay, very good. Okay, good job. You got all of the answers. Okay, so this was pretty easy. Okay, next one. Okay, now we have solar energy. Okay, can you please read the first one, Son? Okay, very good, Son. Based on what you read, what do you think will happen if the sun will just suddenly start to uh what do you think will happen to the earth if the sun will just stop producing light?
Plants and animals will die.
Yes, okay. It will destroy the ecosystem. Plants cannot produce their own food and will affect the food chain. Okay, very good. Okay, next one. The sun produces energy by converting hydrogen to helium. This process is called fusion, and it releases enormous amounts of energy. The sun has been doing this for at least 4 billion years. But don't worry, it has enough fuel to left to continue producing energy for billions of years into the future. The sun's energy can be converted into heat, You can experience the effect when you walk barefoot on the street or on a beach during the summer. The ground or sand absorbs the sun rays and heats up. It can get hot enough to burn the bare soles of your feet. Different colors absorb varying amounts of energy from sunlight. Darker colors absorb more energy than lighter colors. Light colors reflect back much of the heat instead of absorbing it. Okay, so if you want to stay cool, okay, try to wear something with light colors. Okay, if it's cold, try to wear something with dark colors. Okay, so that there will be more heat absorption. Designers take advantage of this when designing solar heaters for water. For example, the heaters are painted black so that they'll absorb more energy from the sun. People who live in hot climates often paint their houses light colors. They want the houses to absorb less energy, so they'll stay cooler in the summer. Okay, sorry, Son, our lesson is text heavy. Okay, too many words. Okay, but do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, very good then. Okay, anyway, this is one way to harness the energy of the sun using solar panels. Okay, they can create electricity to power a house or even an entire town. Okay, next. I'm sorry, I need to rush a little bit. Okay, so the speed of light. Okay, light travels at 186,000 miles per second. Okay, that is extremely fast. This is so fast that you usually don't even notice. Flip on a switch and the light fills the room immediately. Astronomers notice the speed of light. It takes about 8 minutes for light to travel from the sun to the earth. Okay, so if you're example, you're on the sun, okay, you use a laser pointer, okay, and you point it to the earth. Okay, it will take about 8 minutes for the laser beam to hit the earth's surface. Light from distant stars take much longer to reach earth. Astronomers measure the distance to these stars in light years rather than miles. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. Okay, so the nearest star, Alpha Centauri, okay, is about 4.3 light years or 6 million miles away. Okay, lightning travels at the speed of light, but thunder does not. Okay, thunder is the sound produced when superheated air around the lightning bolt expands suddenly. Thunder travels at the speed of sound, about 750 miles per hour, which is much slower than the speed of light. This is why you see lightning before you hear thunder. Okay. Son, I want to explain more, but we're running out of time. Do you understand this one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try to answer this then. The speed of light
Mm, is 88600 kilometers per hour.
okay, very good. Okay, 186,000. Okay. Next one, blank travels at the speed of light.
Lightning.
Okay, lightning and blank does not travel at the speed of light.
Thunder.
Thunder. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so Son, that's it for our lesson for today. Mm, don't continue this on your own, okay? We'll
Okay.
continue it together. Okay, so don't forget your quiz and have a great day, Son. Okay, I'll see you again on Thursday.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.